Opal Lee, a woman of unwavering spirit, stood as a beacon of hope and resilience. She held a dream close to her heart, a dream that was as delicate as it was powerful. Opal dreamed of a day when all Americans, regardless of their background, would come together to celebrate Juneteenth, a day that commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. For Opal, this wasn't just a date on a calendar, it was a promise of freedom, equality, and a brighter future for all. Opal's passion for Juneteenth was deeply rooted in her own experiences growing up in Texas, a place where she saw the harsh realities of segregation and inequality. She witnessed firsthand the inequalities faced by African Americans, the struggles, the protests, and the relentless fight for civil rights. Opal envisioned a nation united in its recognition of Juneteenth, a day when people from all walks of life would come together to honor the past and look forward to a future of unity and equality. Her dream was one of unity, education, and a shared commitment to equality. She believed that by educating the younger generations about the significance of Juneteenth, they would carry forward the torch of freedom and justice. Driven by this vision, Opal dedicated her life to amplifying the message of Juneteenth. She traveled across the country, spoke at countless events, and inspired many to join her in the fight for recognition and celebration of this pivotal day in American history. Her unwavering dedication and passion have left an indelible mark on the nation, ensuring that the promise whispered on the wind would be heard by all. Opal Lee, known as the Grandmother of Juneteenth, has become an iconic figure in the fight for social justice. Her tireless advocacy for the national recognition of Juneteenth has inspired millions. Born in 1926 in Marshall, Texas, Opal's life has been deeply intertwined with the struggle for civil rights. She organized Juneteenth celebrations, bringing people together to learn about the holiday's significance. Opal's unwavering commitment to amplifying the message of Juneteenth led her to the national stage. Opal Lee's dedication to civil rights extended far beyond Juneteenth. She actively challenged racial injustice in all its forms. From registering voters to advocating for equitable housing, Opal used her voice to uplift the marginalized. Opal's commitment to education was unwavering. She believed that knowledge was a powerful tool for dismantling prejudice. She organized workshops, gave lectures, and participated in countless community events. Opal's activism extended beyond marches and protests. She understood the power of community organizing. Her leadership style was one of encouragement and collaboration. At 89, Opal Lee embarked on an extraordinary journey. She walked from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., over 1,400 miles. Her goal to deliver a petition urging President Obama to declare Juneteenth a national holiday. Opal's walk was a powerful symbol of the journey towards equality. Her journey resonated with people across the country, inspiring many to join her. Opal's walk culminated in a historic meeting with President Obama. Opal Lee's walk ignited a national conversation about Juneteenth. Her journey brought the holiday story to a wider audience. Opal's advocacy helped shift public perception of Juneteenth. The growing awareness sparked educational initiatives and community events. Opal Lee's tireless advocacy culminated in a historic victory in 2021 when Juneteenth was recognized as a federal holiday. Juneteenth, now a federal holiday, stands as a powerful reminder of the enduring human spirit's triumph over adversity. It marks the day in 1865 when the last enslaved African Americans in Galveston, Texas, were informed of their freedom, 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. This day is not just a historical milestone, but a testament to the resilience and strength of a people who endured unimaginable hardship. It's a day to reflect on the legacy of slavery, celebrate emancipation, and acknowledge the ongoing struggle for racial justice. Families come together to share meals, stories, and traditions that have been passed down through generations. These gatherings are filled with joy, music, and a deep sense of community, reminding us of the importance of family and cultural heritage. The holiday serves as a poignant reminder that freedom is a continuous journey. The path to true equality and justice is long and requires persistent effort and dedication. Reenactments and symbolic journeys help us connect with the past, and inspire us to continue the fight for a better future. Juneteenth invites us to engage in critical conversations about race and equality. These discussions are essential for understanding the complexities of our history and the systemic issues that still affect our society today. By talking openly and honestly, we can work towards healing and creating a more inclusive and just world. Celebrations are diverse, from family gatherings to parades and educational events. Parades often feature vibrant displays of African American culture with music, dance, and colorful attire. Educational events provide opportunities to learn about the significance of Juneteenth and the contributions of Black Americans to our nation's history. The day is an opportunity to learn about the history of Juneteenth and celebrate Black culture. Workshops, lectures, and exhibitions highlight the rich cultural heritage and achievements of African Americans. These events foster a greater appreciation and understanding of the diverse tapestry that makes up our society. Juneteenth is a day to honor the legacy of those who fought for freedom, from the abolitionists who risked their lives to the civil rights activists who marched for justice. Their courage and determination continue to inspire us. Tributes and memorials pay homage to these heroes and remind us of the sacrifices made for the freedoms we enjoy today. It's a day for all Americans to come together and work towards a future where freedom and justice ring true for all. Unity events bring people from all walks of life together to celebrate our shared humanity and commitment to equality. By standing together, we can build a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive and live in dignity. Opal Lee's dedication to justice has left an indelible mark on American society. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and advocacy. As we celebrate Juneteenth, it's essential to remember Opal Lee's legacy. One way to honor her is to learn about and share the history of Juneteenth. Support organizations working to advance racial justice and equality. Engage in meaningful conversations about race and equality. Challenge your own biases and be willing to learn and grow. True progress requires uncomfortable conversations and confronting uncomfortable truths. Juneteenth is a powerful reminder of the ongoing struggle for racial justice. It marks the day when the last enslaved African Americans in Texas were informed of their freedom, 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. This delay in justice is a stark reminder of the systemic barriers that have long plagued our society. It's a day to acknowledge systemic barriers and reaffirm our commitment to dismantling oppression. Juneteenth encourages us to reflect on the progress we've made and the work that still lies ahead. It is a call to action, urging us to continue fighting for equality and justice for all. The holiday sparks critical conversations about race and equality. These discussions are essential for understanding the complexities of racial issues and for fostering a more inclusive society. By engaging in these conversations, we can educate ourselves and others, paving the way for meaningful change. It provides an opportunity to confront the often overlooked chapters of American history. Juneteenth sheds light on the stories that have been marginalized or forgotten, allowing us to honor the experiences and contributions of Black Americans throughout history. Juneteenth is also a time to celebrate the resilience and contributions of Black Americans. It is a day to recognize the strength, creativity, and perseverance that have shaped our nation. From art and culture to science and politics, Black Americans have made indelible marks on every aspect of society. The significance of Juneteenth extends beyond the Black community. It's a holiday for all Americans. It's a time for people of all backgrounds to come together in solidarity, to learn from one another, and to celebrate our shared humanity. It's a day to come together, acknowledge injustices, and work towards a future where freedom and justice ring true for all. By uniting in the spirit of Juneteenth, we can build a more equitable and just society for future generations. The fight for racial justice is far from over. Systemic racism continues to permeate every aspect of American society. The fight for equality requires sustained effort and a willingness to challenge the status quo. We must advocate for policies that promote racial justice. Education is paramount in the fight against racism. We must create a culture of learning, empathy, and understanding. Creating lasting change requires a collective effort. We must support organizations working to advance racial justice and use our platforms to advocate for change. Juneteenth is a celebration for all Americans. It's a day to reflect on the ideals of freedom and equality. It's a day to celebrate progress and recognize the work that still lies ahead. As we celebrate Juneteenth, let us honor the legacy of those who fought for justice. Let us use this day as a springboard for action and meaningful dialogue about race and equality. Let us honor this day by continuing the march towards equality and working tirelessly to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. For more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.